How you doing? Welcome back to In Judy's Kitchen. I'm Judy Walker.
And I'm Diya Chacko, and we're learning how to make classic New Orleans dishes.
And this one, I think it came from Warren LaRuth. I'll check that and have it in the post when we put this recipe up. But this is a classic New Orleans soup with two classic New Orleans ingredients. Your Gulf oysters is the most important thing. And then we also have artichokes. People here love their artichokes because of the Sicilian influence. So we did use the canned ones in water, but we could also have made this with
Raw artichokes.
raw artichokes. You just cook 5 of them and then take them down, and we'll do that sometime, but not now. And then with this particular recipe, which came from a reader, includes Rotel tomatoes. And we also have a little bit of seasoning, thyme and bay leaf, the New Orleans things, and we put in a little of lemon zest. Of course, we've got our Trinity again,
Yes. Onion, celery, and bell pepper.
Right. And then we've got chicken broth is going to be the base of the soup. All the liquids from these things, plus we're going to put some half and half in at the end. So, first we're going to cook our Trinity. Okay, let's go over to the stove. So now we have put the onions in here and cooked them for a few minutes, and then we added
our celery and our bell pepper.
Right. So we're going to cook that about 5 minutes.
And this is in 1 stick of butter.
Right. Which you could, if you wanted to, I'm sure, do this in half a stick of butter, and it would be fine.
Maybe.
Maybe. It would. It totally would. Also, I wanted to point out, we didn't mention this earlier, but we cut up our artichokes because the ones in the can were whole. You can buy them already cut up, but we got whole artichokes. So let's just go ahead and start putting this stuff in there. You add all the liquid. Then we're going to add all our Rotel. That all came out good. Here's our seasoning, our thyme, and the bay leaf, which makes it taste like New Orleans. And here is our not vegetable broth. I like these aseptic cartons. This is the equivalent of 2 cans.
Okay. You pour the whole thing in there?
Pour the whole thing in there. Okay. These aseptic cans are also recyclable.
Oh, terrific.
And then we're going to add the juice, the oyster liquor.
Yeah, just the juice.
Just the juice. The oysters are, and after we get this all together, we're gonna put the oysters back in the fridge and then cook this for 10 minutes with the lid on over medium-high heat. Whoops, did I lose an oyster? We have cooked our soup for 10 minutes. Now we're gonna add our beautiful things to finish it up. Look at the oysters. Don't you wish you lived where you could get these oysters? Louisiana oysters are supposed to be the best ones to cook with. And we're going to add a little bit of lemon zest. Here, I'll take that.
Okay.
Trade you. And this is just to brighten it up just a little tiny bit. It's pretty bright already because of the tomatoes in there. And you really don't need a lot, just a little bit. That's probably good. And the milk.
And
It's
putting
actually
the whole
half
thing
and
in
half.
there?
Yeah, the whole thing. And you could use cream, and this is actually optional, but I like it in there. And we're gonna add, just because we can, some Crystal hot sauce.
Awesome.
Well, Diya, here we are.
I'm so excited.
You should be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add some salt and pepper to mine,
Okay.
just because I can. And there's Crystal if we want it. But I'm gonna go ahead and try it. I could have done without the salt.
This is great.
The oysters are luscious.
Wow, it tastes so good. This is a good winter soup.
It is. It is. And right now, the oysters are perfect, although you can get them year round. Thank you, Diya.
Thank you. I had to finish my mouth.
Thank you all. Come back in 2 weeks and we'll have another video on In Judy's Kitchen.
Thank you very much, guys.
Bye-bye.